We are a nation of immigrants, and we have all had a significant role in building and shaping our great country. We remember the incredible immigrant pioneers who have had an enormous impact on Canadian history. And of course, our pioneers, from Adrian Clarkson to Peter Slowly to Chandra Badu and Aita Sadu, celebrated for one evening, but who are making lasting contributions to this great nation of ours. We salute you all. You are an inspiration to all of us and to the many immigrants and refugees entering our country today. You give them the courage and strength to succeed. Your work shows them their dreams of coming to Canada and making something of themselves can become a reality.
Shaji comes from a small town in Sri Lanka called Jaffna. Living in the midst of civil war on the island nation, Shaji narrowly escaped death several times and was fortunate to come to this beautiful country that we all call home in the mid-90s. The plight of immigrants, particularly refugees, is often misunderstood, and to be able to navigate through the numerous barriers can be overwhelming at times and far from easy. Shaji embraced these challenges with positivity and determination. Everyone should be afforded the opportunity to follow their dreams just as Shaji was able to. And we thank this amazing organization for helping newcomers do just that and strive to become just as successful.
As each day goes by, I am convinced that serving in a community truly impacts the lives of many. When I arrived Canada a few years ago from Nigeria, I had one goal: to utilize my creativity, passion, and energy to leave an impressive footprint in my new community. And this award certainly shows me that this goal is attainable and my work is valuable.
The tradition of welcoming newcomers to our country is one we have inherited from the Indigenous community, and one we saw strongly with the Syrian newcomers. I must give credit to the Canadian public for this award, as I was simply following their example when thousands upon thousands of Canadians so generously opened their hearts and homes to over 47,000 Syrian newcomers. I promise I will continue to give back all that Canada has given me and that has made me into the person I am. I view this as a moral and ethical duty, as a human, as a Canadian.
Over the past year, Okasi mounted a public education campaign against anti-Black racism and Islamophobia. There is much work to be done, but I'm hopeful. I am hopeful that we can and we will get to a place where each individual is valued. And here in Toronto, when we say diversity is our strength, we don't only mean that as a slogan, but we mean it as a lived truth.
Being socially impactful enriches not only the helped, but also the helper. Every ounce of yourself that you give to others bolsters you. Every volunteer hour you spend strengthens you. Every act of paying it forward enriches you. Of course, helping others benefits the receivers in all sorts of ways, but as the old saying goes, you get so much more back in return, from satisfaction to gratitude to resume building to contacts. One day you will get rewarded in return in ways you never imagined.
I think many people are trying to find ways of living together, and it's not easy to do. Most of us have all kinds of fears inside of us, and sometimes that can drive us to do ridiculous things, including just shutting out other people. But what I like about this city, the reason I'm still here, the reason that I try to bring that spirit that I feel in the city to everything we do at TIFF, is because I think that we can set an example. And in fact, I do think that the world is watching what we do here. And they're not watching necessarily Justin Trudeau, or they're not watching our political leaders. They're watching what's happening on small grassroots levels in communities with organizations like Skills for Change and so many others. And that's where it makes a difference. Each one of us can make a difference.